Okay, we're in front of the Macau Cultural Center, and I'm also going to let you know a little bit about the most recent updates with Macau, including 855 people who are on buses with some COVID cases who are going to be in quarantine for the next couple of weeks. And I'll let you know what to think about all that as well. Wow. Okay, and I'll show you the Cultural Center while we do it. Enjoy. Go check out the room. Okay, I'm the content creator for this channel. If you like what I'm doing, just subscribe and hit the like button. And we're back at the Cultural Center. So yeah, there's now that today is the latest update is there's 4 COVID cases as of the last few days. 3 of them are all security guards at a hotel that's right across from the airport. And I guess they were tracking, in Macau we have these bus cards so we can see exactly where people were at based on their kind of like I can show you in a second if I can find my ID card, but it's not my ID card, but it's one of these things. I'll show you real quick. I'm going to cover up my number, but there's a number on there, so that number identifies me as a passenger on that bus. So you can see part of it, 7,000 and something, right? And I'm not going to show all of it. Here's the Macau culture, I'll show you that. And so anyways, that sculpture looks kind of new. I don't think I've seen that. Let's get a little closer to that. That's new too. I haven't been over here in a little bit, I guess. But yeah, so let's just see what this is real quick. 2021, yeah, this is new. It's a brand new sculpture. Okay. Huge hands. You see that? Gathering. Wow. That's actually kind of interesting. I just saw another news story today talking about how China is going to be more inclusive and include more, be more open to the world. Which was good news to hear that from the China government, because Macau is directly affected by policies in China and how they view the world and foreigners and everything like that. So that's good news to hear some inclusivity. That kind of reminds me of that gathering. And then anyways, let's talk more about our 850, I think it's 855 passengers, I'm not sure, but they're quarantined. So, and there's very little information, at least in English. Could be a lot more in Chinese. If you hear the Chinese one, let me know, because I kind of want to know myself what's going on. That's Fisherman's Wharf over there. That'd be worth exploring as well. Should do that. I haven't been over there in a while. Might actually go over there next. We'll just kind of walk around in here, show you some of the stuff. I think that painting was a highlight though. We'll just kind of go in and then we'll maybe okay, so anyways, 858 people. Take care of your children. Crianças, Portuguese, were quarantined. So they were taking, because they were on the same bus as the security guards, 2 of the security guards, they tracked their bus routes and where they live at home. And everybody that was on those buses at the same time as them over the last 4 days have been taken to kind of an area called Pakon. And there's not much information, so we don't know if they're going to be there for a long period of time or a short period of time. So I was just kind of imagining that, you know, I think Macau is still a little bit, you know, well, there's a zero COVID policy, and they've been doing a great job. But at this point, you know, just to keep to have a zero policy, it basically means that you're going to have to be really strict like that. So there's so all of those people were put into quarantine. Just gonna walk back to this mural right here. So that's this side of the mural. Let's see what it says too in this little thing right here. Every city has creativity. Gaming industry, learning from Macau. There must be some detail in here. Let me just see if we can catch some of the detail in here. I'd like to zoom in on that if I could, but go back a little bit. Let's go back out of the sun. I'm gonna try to look at it again from the distance. I know we looked at it earlier, but this is a pretty cool building. Okay, so that one right there is Lisboa Palace. That looks pretty cool. Grand Lisboa. And then we also have right next to it is Lisboa Casino and Grand Lisboa Casino. Yeah, that's all that right there. And then this one here looks like we have different iconic buildings in Macau. Couldn't tell you all the names of them. Mostly I think casino related. That's also that one and that one are the same, but different colors. And that one's shaped like a roulette wheel. So this one did have a gaming reference. That's kind of cool, mural. Let's just take a look at it one more time. So anyways, 858 people are quarantined because they're shared the same bus, and they don't have COVID, but they're really strict. Okay. So let's get out of the sun again. And there's some new stuff around here. We could go up in there too and take the camera. I have been in there a few times. Maybe we'll look at the structures over here. I think those have been there for a while. Here's did some construction of something here. So anyways, that's the latest with Macau. And just so that you kind of know, this channel, basically what I'm trying to do is document the city so that you can see exactly what it looks like in this time era. And it's been kind of interesting because I've been filming for the last 2 years, which seems to be predominantly the COVID era. I haven't really been talking much about it, but I guess all of this will be documented into YouTube. So just kind of capturing all the people with all the masks on for the last 2 years. You know, someday it'll be interesting. That looks kind of new too. I don't recall seeing that. The other ones were also 2021. I don't see the information about it though. Get a little closer. That's interesting. Yeah, that's kind of a new thing. No dogs in the grass. How'd they keep them out of the grass? Dogs love grass. You kidding me? Guess we can go across here. So I guess what we'll have is this is pretty cool. Let's see if we have any kind of, I don't see any. Sometimes they'll have like a little thing with the artist, right? I don't see anything like that. So I think what we'll do is, I guess we'll kind of conclude in this area in a minute. We'll just kind of walk over to the end a little bit, capture whatever this plaza thing says. A little detail there. Huh. Kind of Europeanish because they got, like, I always kind of think of those things as like barbarian, European, or something. Let's see what this says over here. Plaza de Centro Cultural. So I guess we're at Praça do Centro Cultural. Yeah, that's a good name to call this one. I was going to call it just the Cultural Center, but we're not really exploring the Cultural Center, are we? And now we're going to walk over towards casino. This is called Sands Casino. Should be its own little video there too. Okay, so yeah, this is the Cultural Plaza, Cultural Center Plaza. It's more of it over there too. Okay, so hope you like that one. Could go all the way down that way as well. That's all Sands Casino. We'll end it right there.